Hey heroes, how's it going? I hope you're well. Today, I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind recently, and I've been like putting this off. It's been kind of like whirling up in my brain, but everyone knows about like Skibidi Toilet and how it's just it's in a really bad place at the moment with the Fook kind of just disappearing or being pushed away from the Skibidi Toilet series, and Invis has just taken over, and they're trying to do this like new series. And at first, I thought, maybe this is something that could be good. And as like a separate thing, other developers, other designers and teams can work on that whilst the Fook works on the main Skibidi Toilet series. But obviously, with everything that has happened, all the news that has been released, and all the sort of inside information that we've been given, we have learned this is not the case. And the Fook has actually been forced to sort of be made silent. So he can't actually talk about anything. He's probably signed contracts, NDAs, all that stuff to say, like, you can't talk about anything to anyone. And we're just going to kind of do what we want to do. We've taken over all the material and everything. We're going to keep pushing it in the direction that we think will work, when it's not going to work because it's not in the Fook's vision. And I've seen a lot of, comments, messages saying, bring back Boom, which has been really good to see. Like, I really hope we get to see the Fook make a return and bring the series back to like what it once was. It's just such a shame. Like, I was feeling so excited about the fact that he was getting a team in. Things could be sort of pushed to newer levels and potentially released faster and better. And because like it was dying because of the amount of time it took the Fook and the team to release episodes, they were so far and few between, and it wasn't at the pace that it once was in the past. Which, when it was in the pace it was in the past, God, that was a mouthful. It was, it was kind of just going up like a rocket, and everyone was really excited. Every time you released something new, everyone would be kind of like, oh, what's going on? This has happened. I remember people coming to me like, the Fook Boom's said this, he's made this information, this spoiler, that spoiler. And like, there was genuine excitement about the series, and everyone was like behind it, and the community would all kind of get together. It felt like a really close-knit, really awesome community. And now it just feels like everything is kind of deflated and it's all kind of going downhill. And like at times, it would sort of pick up again when he would release new information. People would start getting excited. They're like, the Fook Boom's made this spoiler. He's announced this. He's spoken to Stake, and we've got this information, that kind of stuff. And but it hasn't been enough to kind of keep it going. And a part of, I think you're probably going, you know where this is going. Essentially, you can see Dom Studio, they're moving away from Skibidi Toilet. We know, and we have known for a while, that episode 50 would be like the last one. They will make like a feature-length movie type video. That will be like the last thing, and then they'll probably move over to like SCP and other things that will bring them sort of more community, a different community, and probably be a safer bet as well, because there's obviously been all this copyright stuff that like the Fook, Dom Studio, Valance, Monster Up, all the Skibidi Toilet creators have faced copyright issues, and that also probably did not help with the speed of everything. It really slowed the development of all these different things down, which was just very, very unfortunate. It was kind of like just a whirlpool of things just hitting the Skibidi Toilet creators that would slow them down, and it's kind of like started to come to a halt now, which is a shame. So yeah, Monster Up, I think they just released some information to say that they will still be doing Skibidi Toilet stuff, but I think they might be doing something else. Just like, but they still want to be within the Skibidi Toilet community, so they need to do something that kind of makes their channel and what they do safe from potential copyright restrictions and stuff like that. All these fake people who keep trying to copyright everything. It's so ridiculous. Maxity, I have heard for the past 6 months now, around about 6 months, that Maxity are planning to release something different to Skibidi Toilet. I imagine it'll be in a very similar style to what he's doing now, with the costumes and green screen and all that really, really cool stuff. Maxity's is so unique and so awesome. I can't wait to see like what else he can do. But yeah, I've heard murmurings that he is looking to make something else. He will be looking to finish his Skibidi Toilet series off at a certain point, and then he'll just be working on other things. We know Valance is also working on his own content away from the Skibidi Wars, and like, again, I think he had such huge plans as well. There was going to be like a prequel, pre-series to the series that he's doing now, and it was all going to like sort of come together into this like one really nice clean package. But I think because of all the copyright stuff, it's just probably taking all of this fire that was built up within him, is probably just smothered it, and he's just like, why am I doing this? What is the actual point? When he could be creating, all of these creators could be creating something of their own, like their own worlds, their own imaginations, and it would be a much safer bet. And it would be completely understandable as well. I feel like we have these micro communities within the bigger community of people being really big fans of Valance, big fans of Dom Studio, big fans of Monster Up. Obviously, we still have the overall community, and there are fans of all of these creators, but then you also have people who are fans of just that specific creator. And I feel like those people will be the target for their new their new offerings. So I will not be reacting to any more of the Fook Boom's videos, because if he's out of the picture, I feel like it's disrespectful to react to any more stuff. I know I've already reacted to the episode of this new, I've even gotten a name of the Skibidi Toilet off branch that we have now. It's so bad. But yeah, I know I reacted to that, but that was before I knew the actual what was going on in the background, and all this drama and everything. So I will not be reacting to that anymore. That's why I didn't react to the trailer. And I won't be reacting to the Skibidi Toilet main series unless we get information that the Fook Boom has actually made the episode. If he hasn't, and it's a completely new team, I'm not reacting to it. In the respect for the Fook Boom, what he's done for the community, and if he's retired, like if he's gone off into the sunset to retire with all his money, fair play to him. He's got that bag. He can now, doesn't have to deal with all this copyright BS and all the Invis team stuff. He could just go sail off into the sunset, enjoy the you know, fruits of his labor, and he'll be in an absolutely good place, you know. Fair play to him. But if if he has done that and he's not coming back, then I still don't want to do it just in respect to Defuk and his work. But yeah, if we find out that he is actually in and he is making the episode, I'll react to it. But we don't know what is going on. Like, what is happening? Where is he? Why is he being kept quiet? Can we just get some more information from this, please? But that is basically my thoughts on this. I wanted to release this video a couple of weeks ago, and I was just kind of like, do I do it? I've been like umming and ahhing, like, should I? Shouldn't I? What if I do it and everyone hates it and disagrees and unsubscribes? What if, I don't know, there are crickets and it doesn't matter anyway? No one cares, probably. For the people that do care, appreciate you guys. Yeah, that's, I don't know, that's my thoughts. I will still react to Dom Studios and Maxides and Valances and Monster Ups, but that'll be it. And once they're over, I will react to their other new creations. Did I mention Valance as well? I can't remember if I did, but yeah, him as well. I'll react to their other creations and stuff. But I just don't know anymore, guys. I think it's over. And did you see as well the freaking plush of what's the monster plush that they just released? And so there was a literal top comment that was like, this looks like a Temu made plush. And I was like, yes, absolutely. What was it? I'll try and find the post if I can. I think it was on the Fook Boom's channel, wasn't it? Oh my God. If I could just type for a second, please. It was on his posts. Yeah, they're Hunter Astro. Like, bro, come on. This looks bad. I'm just going to post it, show it on here. It looks so bad. Why? I don't know. They're just leaning more into the money. They want to sell stuff. And I felt like all the other stuff that they did was pretty bad as well. It was just plastic rubbish. But people were getting excited about it, especially kids. Like, fair enough to kids, they get excited. But I was just kind of like, oh, if they came up to me and said, "Do you want to be a part of this?" I'd be like, "No, I don't think it's that good." But yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm gonna try turning my channel more into a gaming-oriented channel, react to gaming stuff, as well as, you know, the other stuff that I've been reacting to in the past. But I think that's just it for now. I can't react to the Fook Boom's, like, not him personally. I react to his personal stuff, but I can't react to it if it's by other people on the Invis team. It feels disrespectful now. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Hit the like button if you want to hit the like button. Subscribe to support me and everything I do. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.